Hey, what's up everybody? It's Megan and welcome back to the wonderful, beautiful, big, comfy couch. And in today's video, I am going to be doing another alt fragrances review. This time it's going to be on one of their newer dupe fragrances, which is Duchess, and have it right here. Hopefully it will focus. And this is supposed to be a dupe on Parfums De Marly Delina. If you want to see the comparison to this and the Delena fragrance, then keep on watching. First became familiar with Parfums De Marly Delina through the influencer. I'm sure most people have heard of her. Her name is Amrezy and she's on Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel as well. I think she started either a year or two ago. Always beautiful, serving looks. So I trust her when it comes to fragrances. So I remember years ago, this is back in Snapchat days where all the influencers were on Snapchat and there was no Instagram stories. I remember her speaking very highly of this fragrance, but when I went to the website and saw that it was 300 bucks, I was like, nope. Stopping right there. I became familiar with the fragrance again through Peony Marie Charles, which of course she is a very popular YouTuber and she just absolutely raves about it. I decided to finally look into the fragrance again, and then I saw that Alt made Duchess, which is supposed to be a dupe of it. But the kicker is that I did a search on the real thing just to see if maybe they did a travel size, because what came up initially for me was that it was only like full-size bottle, which I think is either $300 or like $325. Still very, very expensive. And I actually saw on Bloomingdale's that they carry a travel size of Delena. I was like, let's compare the two. Did Alt really knock it out of the park with this dupe? Because if you've seen my Baccarat Rouge 540 video on Alt Cristal number 23, which is also an Alt Fragrances product, then you can see that I absolutely raved about it. In my opinion, I feel that it's an exact dupe of BR 540. So I wanted to give it a try again with Duchess. We are going to compare the two and see if it's really on point or if they are way off base. So let's go ahead and give them a sniff. When you order the Alt Fragrances version, it does come in this box. Now this is just their generic box. No matter what fragrance you order from them, they are going to send it in this, because I did, hint hint, I did order their dupe on another 13 and I'm in the process of trying to get a sample size of that too, because I am not buying a $200 fragrance if I don't like it. So we're gonna wait and see. Just keep your eyes out for that. Yeah, anyway, this is what it comes in, and I showed you guys already. This is the bottle. With the lighting, it's very hard to see. That's how the Alt Fragrances version comes through, and showed you the Delena already also, but here's another look at it again. Again, very hard to see. The packaging is all pink and silver, but it is very luxe. We're going to spray a little of the Duchess. I've been having these a couple weeks now. I think I ordered them like maybe a week apart from each other. I'm gonna spray Duchess first. And it smells so good. The first impression of it, you're going to love it if you're a floral fragrance lover, because that's immediately what you get is the rose in here. It just smells so delightful. I just have to preface everything. I've been having these fragrances for about 2 weeks, so I wanted to spray them beforehand. I wanted to have my opinion be already formulated, so I don't have to be coming across as you know, I just wanted to be prepared. Now that I've sprayed it, I'm going to pull up the notes for the Duchess here, just so we can see if there's any similarities, which there usually are. For Duchess, it looks like the top notes are going to be bergamot, nutmeg, rhubarb, and lychee. Middle notes are Turkish rose, vetiver, incense, and cedarwood. Base notes are vanilla, cashmere, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, and musk. Sounds very exotic, yet, you know, there's familiar things that we are accustomed to seeing and smelling in different fragrances, such as bergamot and vetiver, vanilla. I feel like out of Duchess, I could smell the Turkish rose definitely. I feel like I could smell a little bergamot. I wish I knew what rhubarb and lychee smell like. But it does have a fruity element to it, so maybe that's what's coming through. I don't really smell anything that resembles like a cashmere type smell, cedarwood, but all in all, a really nice scent profile in my opinion. Next up, we are going to try out Delena, and Delena outside of the box looks like this. Very nice packaging for just a travel size product. Feels very sleek. It has like a matte type coloring to the bottle. It would have been nice if they did it all in silver, but maybe they want it to be easily readable from far away, but nonetheless. And it really smells good taking the cap off, but let's give it a spray here. Alrighty. That smells really good, you guys. I feel like just on the initial spray, I do smell a slight difference between the two. Duchess comes across as more of a one note, which is weird because I do smell those different elements to it on the initial spray, but now that it's been a couple minutes, it's kind of drying down to smell just mainly like rose with a little bit of that fruity element like I mentioned. But Delena, the scent profile is very nice on this one. It smells more complex. It's just amazing, you guys. But let's get to the notes. And surprise, surprise, it is the exact same notes as Duchess. Top notes are bergamot, nutmeg, rhubarb, and lychee. Middle notes, Turkish rose, vetiver, incense, and cedarwood. Base notes are vanilla, cashmere, and musk. So it is the exact same thing. Now the quality of the ingredients probably are different. I think that is what's making the bigger difference, because now that it's been a couple minutes for Delena, to me it really stands apart from Duchess. It really does, in my opinion. It just smells like a complex layering of the notes. And to me, I feel like it's a little bit stronger now that it's, you know, drying down. Yes, it's giving me everything right now. And for Duchess, it still smells very nice, but I think it's not as strong as it was as I first sprayed it, which some people may like. Yeah, all in all, still smells very similar. Like if I smelled this on somebody, I wouldn't say, oh my God, that's not Delena. You will think that it's Delena. But when you compare it side by side on both of your arms like this, I feel like I smell like a major difference. Can't stop smelling it, you guys. This fragrance is really in my top 5 now. Some of y'all may have seen my Instagram post about it when I got it, and it's already up there. It's just such a unique fragrance. I see why both the ladies were raving about it. It's not something you smell like every day. Honestly, just to give you my like how it sits long term in the lasting power, Delena wins hands down, because Delena passed my sleeping test. Like I sometimes spray perfume, you know, before I go to sleep, just so you can get that aroma while you sleep. And Duchess, it didn't last throughout the night, but Delena did. I was still able to smell it when I woke up the next morning. Lasting power, I definitely have to give it to Delena. Next up, let's get to the prices. Now for Duchess, I did get it during the Alt Fragrances Labor Day sale. I think the Labor Day sale on Alt Fragrances was for 20% off, so I did get that discount on it. So this size is the 1 ounce bottle or 30 mLs, depending on what measurement you use. And this is priced on the Alt website right now at $49. But if you go to Bloomingdale's, Delena, this travel size, it is smaller, keep that in mind, but it's $50. So in my opinion, unless you really want more, I say go for the Delena, because I really think that is going to be worth your while and your coin to just buy the real thing since there's a travel size. Maybe if you could catch out on a sale and you want to try it out and don't want to commit fully to the Delena yet and you want more, so I would say just give Duchess a try too. But all in all, I will still say go with Delena. Another kind of sort of dupe, it doesn't smell exactly like it, but it's pretty similar because they're both floral, would be Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede. It smells very similar. This has more of like a sweetness to it, and the rose to me comes out a little bit more in Delena / Duchess. If you're familiar with that one, you'll kind of know what to expect with these two. But if I could describe it in just like a layman's terms type of way, to me it just smells like a rose that's been toasted and dipped into like sugar, and it's like the sugar is brulee, like somebody just took a torch and bruleed sugar on top of a toasted rose. That's the way that I could describe it. And then, you know, since a rose kind of has a slightly sweet smell to it, those scents are just coming through as it gets warmed up. But if you want to start to stand out, get you some Delena or Duchess, depending on what you want to do. But rock with Delena. You're not gonna be mad that you did. It's amazing. Like, I can't stop raving about it. It's just that good. Okay, and lastly, I also do want to point out before I forget is that obviously I've been saying throughout the whole video that it's very floral. So if you're not a floral girl, you can't stand the scent of rose, don't buy this. Don't even bother, because the rose is what comes through the most in both of these fragrances. If that applies to you, just look for something else. Because I like to be kind of upfront and let you guys know, because I don't want somebody going out and they hate rose but they go try to buy this, or they do it on a blind purchase and they're absolutely horrified at what they just bought. If you don't like floral, don't like rose, skip it. But otherwise, if you do, this is a must-have, you guys. Just get Delena. I hate Delena. I mean, oh, it's still smelling pretty good, but just Delena is giving you just everything. It just smells so sleek and elegant. It's just amazing. All right, so that's pretty much all I have to say on the comparison between Delena and Duchess. Of course, I'm gonna say this in all of my fragrance, candle, anything to do with a scent. It's all relative. Like, what I like, you may absolutely hate, or you may agree with me. It just all comes down to your preference. But in my opinion, and that's all I could provide, is that this is just a beautiful fragrance no matter which one you choose. Ultimately, I hope this helps you make a decision if you're deciding to get one or the other. If you do get it, let me know down below, and I would love to hear what you guys think. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because that really helps me out and lets me know that you're enjoying the content that I'm putting out and you enjoy my videos. Hopefully they are getting a lot better in quality, fingers crossed. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful video today, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye.